Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Cebu. And we are going for the Philippine Tiger achievement on hard mode, where we have to take, well, a bunch of coastline down here, over here, through here, take a bunch of land from Thailand, Vietnam, then go all the way along the coast, over to India and take the southern tip of India as well. Basically everything that's VJ down here. Probably a bit of Bamanas right now too. After a big drought where we couldn't really find any opportunity to war, we found one opportunity to war and took that and declared 2 more wars while the same war was happening. So we're in 4 wars at the moment. Yeah, and we may or may not have been biting off a little more than we can chew because, well, of Ternate of all people, who came in when we declared war on Maguindanao, I think. And when we did that, they actually have a good navy. They are currently stopping us from doing things in the navy here. And we can't really piece anybody out, even though they control all this land, because they, we have allies, blah, blah, blah. But, thinking a bit between episodes. Now, I can't go for the full peace against Maguindanao. We're still too away from them. Far too far away from that. But if we don't fully annex them, just take their capital, which costs us some diplo, which I hate. It's probably better. How much better is it? 13 to 8. Both are spices. Actually, you know what? Instead of paying all the diplo for that, we could do the following. We could just take Lanao. And if we wanted, we could go for something like war reps. Not sure if we do want that, because we kinda want to attack them again. Would you be? Probably wouldn't be vassalized, right? No. Why can't I vassalize you now? No, I can't. Never mind. I'm just stupid. And we know that. I'm probably just gonna take that now and be done with that. Keep the peace as short as possible. And then have this one province minor here that we can eat at some point if they don't find big friends. That takes 10 out of the war, which should win us these other 2 wars, which then should make everything great. And we don't have to deal with that much. I like it. Question is just, do we want war reps or not? War reps are just going to be tiny amounts of money. I don't think it's relevant. Let's just go for the shortest peace deal possible. Let's peace you out. There. Blah, blah. Blah. So, we now have land. Land that we can core immediately. We no longer have an issue of an enemy army that is walking around. We no longer have the issue of enemy boats. So we can now fully blockade this place, so we can stack wipe them, as we did. And then, actually, for the first time in this campaign, go down to a siege stack and be happy. There's still an enemy army from Pangasinan here, but we're blockading their movement. And we're at war with Pangasinan because that's what started the whole thing. Our ally Tondo, they called us into war against Pangasinan and Daiviet. But since boats are good, apparently we didn't really have to do anything in that war. So that's fine. Now, the other wars. Butuan does not want out yet. Not at all. You're making gains? How? Where? I disagree. And this is a no at the moment because we don't even control the fort. But you're not making gains, Butuan. I have you fully occupied. Right? Maybe they have a random island somewhere. That's the reason why I couldn't earlier call in Kutai against the war. Oh, Sulu's attacking me here. Help? How are my boats doing? Do I need to run? Boats are still fine at the moment. We have more boats. Should be flanking, but we just lost a boat, unfortunately. Are you gonna come and help? You're not. Well, 4 of your boats might be. No, they're not on the way. You're just not helping. I think I want to run here. Doesn't seem worth to lose. It's another boat that's dying here, and their boats are not dying. Well, the Kabingan is dying. No, we just lost our boat. They did lose theirs. How are they so much better than we are? They shouldn't be. We're flanking. They're just rolling way better. I think I'm gonna run here. Those 2 boats, which is unfortunate. 2 Zulu. But maybe my ally is gonna come in and handle them at some point? Would be nice, wouldn't it? This is scary though. I can't walk. Can't? Why can I not walk here? Can. Gotta run. Oh, and they're trying to take back that... They can't, can they? Oh, they can take this, I guess. Hey, Kutai, could you do your job? Your fudging job. Your ship's that damaged. So that's what's going on here. Detach my super damaged ship and try to help Kutai here. You know what would be really nice, Kutai, if you could send help. They didn't, but we still are okay. And now they're blockading here. Yoo-hoo. Let's go repair. Actually, let's not go repair. Let's repair these 2. Let's have the rest blockade Panay so we can finally take that fort. And then kill that stupid Pangasinan army, hopefully. Fight another battle I don't want to fight. These boaty things are just annoying. These things would be so much easier if it wasn't for the boats. These meddling kids. They're trying to run, but they can't really run, can they? Yeah, I'm just gonna blockade here. So I can crunch them. And hills. Oh, no, I'm just gonna stand here and take that back. And to piece out the Madhyas, I guess. For annexation. Do I want the... not... No, I don't want 35 ducats for inflation. This is fine. Core that land. So many buttons I can press. Expansive, what do we get? Tax, construction development cost. Yeah, let's grab it. For sure. Now, if I do let you run, maybe I can get you into a better position. Let's have you be in Cebu. Maybe the Pangasinans want to run? They do. Get crushed by natives again. I'm gonna move, and then I'm gonna move like this. Maybe. Wait, where did they go? They go to boat? They're just gone. Alright. Let's walk home here. Fight some natives, because duh. He's still making gains. Yeah, claiming to. Just gonna repair my fleet and I'm gonna blockade the shite out of those Zulus. I did not want to take Diplotech here because I wanted to start going for the idea, right? Let's just go for it. I want... Where are you? Exploration. And then I want to take that exploration idea, of course. Colonist. I think I want native coexistence. People can hate me for it, but I still love having native coexistence. Because I don't have to care about natives anymore. And then how much money are we making? None at the moment. Could still fire that inflation advisor and start colonizing. I think I want to start colonizing. Where though? 6 development in Tagalog. That seems like a place to go. Go. Now we just need Butuan to understand that they're not, in fact, making gains. Being blockaded and all. It's making gains. Why would you think you're making gains? I mean, it's gonna end sooner or later, but... And I really just can't. I can't attack Zulu here from the sea. Would get the crossing modifier. They have tech 6 too. I don't have the boats anyway to carry my whole army. I would have to build a bunch of cogs. It doesn't seem right. What's this? High income? Construction cost reduction? No. Core creation cost? Now, on the other hand, would be nice. Make Maguindanao like me? Sure. Also build a spy network on Maguindanao while we can. Are we still married to Tondo, by the way? I don't think we are. No. So that alliance probably isn't long for this world. New military tech, I will take it. Yeah, corruption. Yada yada. I think I'm just gonna send my light ships out to sea again. I mean, at some point they're gonna realize they're not making gains. And then they're gonna give up. Oh, that's the plan. And they're already giving up. Nice. Here we go. No longer making gains. Money, not interesting. Sentiment, give me that. Good. Good. Core it. Royal marriage to Kutai has ended. And the core in Lanao, I mean, it's not great to state, but I definitely do want to state it at some point, so let's. And do we convert it? I mean, sure. And you should probably be standing somewhere where you reduce unrest, actually. That begs the question of whether I want to reduce unrest somewhere, and I probably do. Let's do it over here. And since I'm not really at war anymore, I might as well drill. And I don't have a ton of war participation in this war, but I think the alliance with Tondo is basically done anyway. I'm gonna marry Kutai again, so I think that alliance has a chance of being alive. What's this? Oh, still high income, right. I'm gonna want to build buildings at some point, but not right now. My maneuver guy can definitely be on these ships, so we gain a tiny bit more trade power, because maneuver on an admiral, on a trade fleet, does increase that. For annexation, the ducats, we gained basically nothing out of that. One favor. We have 30 favors with Tondo. Wow. Yeah, we've been sitting around for a while, apparently. That said, it seems like Tondo is our logical next expansion target. Unfortunately, that would mean being kowtowing to Ming. Otherwise, we just have Maguindanao. Still have friends. If we could get the H idea, we're pretty far away from that. Of claims bordering claims, we could get a claim on Manila. And, but they allied to Tondo also. So we could get onto Manila by declaring war on Maguindanao, calling in Tondo, and yeah, I think that's probably going to be the plan. Probably. So many favors with Tondo, it should work out some way. No, I don't want to marry you. Sort of scared of this alliance to Kutai, because we could get dragged into a war to Brunei, and Brunei actually has heavy ships, I believe. which is not a thing I like. How about we improve relations to you? Just because we can and have the time to spare. I need rivals. Yeah, see. I want none of these rivals at the moment. They have just a much better navy. So they would just crush me like that. And we're not currently making enough money to actually start building a navy. We're okay, we're paying for the colony and almost not losing money, so that's good. But I think we need to consolidate our realm first. And since we're not even close to 50 power projection, I'm fine not having a rival at the moment, I think. Sad to be so low on power projection, but I mean, what can you do? Madhya separatists, yeah. How many are these other guys? Not really relevant. Okay. Good. Whew. We actually found some wars, guys. Found some wars and some expansion opportunity. This is great. Yeah, I'm also gonna stay at this. It's eventually gonna be good. And ooh, a workshop. 5. Oh, these gems are so great. Could increase autonomy. I really don't want to. So much money. I think we can be fine with the rebels at the moment. Probably need to hand out some lands to the nobles. What would you want? Lanao is spices. Could be okay. If I gave this to the nobles, would that be enough? Yes. That actually means that we finally can press some buttons here. Could call it diet. And then we need 35 more, which is a general and a minister and military support. And then the Brahmins can have some land. Maybe Panay here. Seems fine enough. Could give them more land for the unrest reduction. Sure. That just means we have to keep them happy so we actually get the unrest reduction. I believe that's how that works, right? What's the missionary for the happiness? I always forget. One of these, the missionary strength, of course. But still, we can now probably go... We need 15. New world missions is important. That's 15 exactly. They're no longer happy now. Question is, do we still get the unrest reduction from clergy? Yes. True? Yes. Okay, good. Okay. And we can grab Quest for the New World, which I am somewhat interested in. And we just ran a colonization game, so I don't need a giant New World colonization game, especially since the trade movement from America to the Philippines is terrible. But, I mean, if we have colonizers, might as well, right? Go for a bit of New World at least. Colonizers, colonists, of course, is what they're called. Still just the high income mission. Actually making money now, even though we're colonizing. Good. And we don't even have to pay for our fort, so... Could make even more money. Nice, I like it. Why am I building more spy network on Magina now? Nobody knows. We have this claim, right? Yes. Come back home. I'd love a claim on these guys, but just can't get it. Oh, if we do get another H idea, it's so far away. I really want to get the colonial bonus. 3 more development in every colony as long as the age lasts. That would be good. VJ declaring wars. Do I want to build more boats? Or do I have good building places? Are there any good building places? Building temples, no. Marketplaces, definitely not. Workshops, yes. The Cebu workshop seems insane. So I'm going to do that before I build more boats. Though I do want another navy. But if we are going to have to deal with Brunei at some point, we actually need an actual navy, not just a trading navy. These Madhya separatists still trying to be uppity. Trade protection cost barely going on and off as it does. Can I go higher here? I can. And while I do want money for... I am already at cannon tech. Never mind. One of you needs to be a cannon. Well, I do want money for building that workshop. Having a big army to just crush those rebels is going to be very helpful. It's going to save money in the long run. I mean, yes, we have to pay upkeep for the army, so maybe not. But if we lose less troops in combat, then we have to pay much less for reinforcements, and that should be good. Also, I like having a cannon, so... I know I need rivals, but... Robber barons, long text, gain loyalty, lose loyalty on the merchants who currently don't really matter, gain influence on the nobles, which is kind of bad for us. Or... this is fine. Tiny bit annoyed, but so close to not being annoyed. It's gonna give us some unrest in whatever province we gave to the nobles, but only for a couple of months, so hopefully that's fine. Fall of Kyoto. Uesugi will be the new shogun. Okay. It's probably also a name I completely butchered there. I love that one of these provinces is called Aochi. Whoa, yeah, Uesugi is dominating Japan. They are probably going to be the ones forming Japan sooner rather than later. Lose. Do not want autonomy here, so I guess I'm going to have to spend the admin. The reason I'm drilling and not just turning down maintenance is that I want the unrest reduction from the army that's standing around here. So maybe we can stop these Madhya separatists from firing. And now I'm just trying to balance out the unrest reduction, even though it means slightly less drilling. If we don't have the rebels fire, it's going to be completely worth it. And this province was already at negative unrest, so could take away some armies. We may, knock on wood, get away with this without any rebels, which would be nice. I could... I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna do it, never mind. I just thought I could reduce army maintenance, but we do need the army maintenance to reduce unrest. Oops, I just clicked something apparently due to the autosave. Okay, I don't know what the event was or what it did. Apparently it cost me money, a ton of money, and now I took a loan. That was not intended. Okay, sure, autosave, you do you. You could always still fire my inflation advisor, but I like having him around. Reducing inflation is nice, and gaining admin is obviously nice. Zulu wants to ally me again after that war. The only way I would ally you, Zulu, would be if you were interested in becoming my vassal at some point. And you would not. So that's a no. I'm looking to eat these guys. These guys. Hopefully have a big enough navy to deal with... What are you doing here anyway? To deal with the Ternate navy that's going to come in again and annoy me. And yeah, then eat that and Manila. And once we have Manila and you, then we're going to eat... Probably going to start eating Tondo, even though it means we're going to have to kowtow to Ming. They're only allied to us. Tempting. That's very tempting. Could just rival them. Hope they don't find any allies in the 5-year truce that we have. I mean, they have room for allies, they don't have them. So that might be a thing. What about opinion? Manila hates you. Oh no, you want Manila. Oh, it's the wrong. I just want to see this map mode, yes. So this, Manila doesn't like Tondo at all. Maguindanao doesn't like them a lot. And the other way around. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Tondo, you are now my rival. Thanks for the alliance. Bye. Now we have a 5-year truce. We can't just immediately turn around and declare war. And before we declare war, we have to pay tribute to Ming. But I'm willing to do that if it means I can expand freely in Ming territory. So, yeah. How's our unrest? Oh, we can move a lot more of these troops. Like 3 more. Maybe even 4. And we get colonial range. We also need to start exploring at some point. Let's not forget about that. Unrest 2.7, unrest at... I don't believe that. 0.2. Probably drop 1 more unit. But that means that we should also swap the drilling. So you go over there. You grab the lead. Oh, we have 2 leaders. We can both. Forgot that I grabbed a general from the nobles. So I could have been drilling all this time. Doing nothing with my diplo. Oh, I need spy network on Tondo, of course. So I can eat all their land later on. Rebels? Okay. And what's this? Losing mercantilism or... was 50 Diplo. I hate losing 50 Diplo, but the mercantilism is 100 Diplo, technically. On the other hand, right now I want the Diplo for the idea group. Which we do want to go through. Let's drop the mercantilism here. So I'm building that spy network. You like me-ish. You should like me because we're allied. And I'm building a spy network on you. Okay. Anybody else? Ming. Let's just improve relations with Ming. Why are you even hostile towards me? Ming wants to conquer my provinces? Really? Must be for his vassal subject. Could I even become your tributary? You would say no at the moment. We're trying to work on that. It'd be really annoying if I just couldn't get to kowtow to Ming and therefore couldn't attack Tondo in 9 years, 5 years. 9 years. Zulu is probably going to live for a long time. simply because they have that island. It's hard to crush, so I need a big transport fleet, and I don't want to put money in a big transport fleet. Soon. Soon I'm gonna click the button, I promise. That is, if I ever find this money. Oh, what am I paying so much for? The fort, the advisor, obviously. Not paying much for the advisor, though. Interest for the loan that we didn't want to take. I hope I only took one loan. Is this multiple loans? It's 2 loans. 2 loans for a misclick on an event. Nice. That's pretty good. Claims on... What can I even claim? Probably just these 2. And this has gems. Gonna Casus Belli. Nice. And that's about the end of the episode. Finally, we had a successful episode, I would say. After being able to actually get into wars last episode, we've exploded. We've, well, I don't even know, quintupled the amount of provinces that we own, plus the colony. So we've taken 4 provinces of our enemies, and mostly crushed most of the enemies in the Philippines. Gonna crush Tondo next time. Until then, if you like what you're seeing here, why don't you like my videos? If you're not subscribed, why don't you subscribe to my channel to get regular updates whenever I post a video, and also to help me grow, because the more subscribers I have, the easier it is for me to grow, the easier it is for me to make new content, and the better it is for everybody, right? So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and if you have anything to say, do it down there in the comments. If it's negative, go ahead, tell me about it. I want to know what's bad. I want to know what's good, obviously. But I also want to know what's bad. So if anything negative to say, do it as well. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.